Hello friends, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me today. This is day 4 of our Christmas in July series. If you're just joining in, I will leave a link in the description below. You can check out the first 3 videos and get caught up. Today we're going to create these gift card holder greeting cards, and I think this year more than ever we're going to be gifting with gift cards because the holiday just looks a little different for everyone. We're not able to spend time together with our loved ones as much as we would like to, and traveling is kind of a concern as well. So I'm pretty sure that gift cards are going to be the best way to make sure your family knows that you're thinking about them. It's also a nice way to match their personality. If you know someone who is a little more whimsical, I think a blue plaid card with a polar bear would just be perfect for that, or someone who's more outdoorsy would like a more woodland theme. So it might be fun to create one of these cards for all the members of your family that you are gifting a card to, and that makes it a little bit more personal. So stick with me and we will make these together. I've got 2 collections here from Echo Park to make my gift card holder greeting cards. The first one is Hello Winter. Super cute. I love blue themes for winter because it makes it frosty and you can add penguins, and for my card I'm picking the snow globes, so that will be perfect. And I've also got Warm and Cozy, and so this one reminds me more of a woodland theme. It has the beautiful, warm, rich, darker patterns and more sort of vintagey kind of images, so that will be for my second card. I'm starting with a card base that's just a regular A2 size card, so 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and it's a top fold card. I finished the inside with some of the collection paper and then also put a area to add a sentiment, and we'll work on the top of this card now. So what I want to do is add some layers with some beautiful cardstock borders so that all of these patterns will stay separate and not get too busy. It also adds a lot of sturdiness to the card when you add all these extra layers. So for the companion piece, I just went for a darker color and more of a tone-on-tone pattern. So this is going to act as a nice neutral base. So for the portion that will hold the gift card, it's more of an accordion style, and so it will fold open like this. I took a 12 by 12 sheet of paper and cut down a strip that was 4 inches wide, and then I cut that strip to 9 inches and scored it at 3 and at 6 so that I can get 3 equal portions that will fold out and that will hold the gift card inside. So I've got my pattern papers. Again, I'm going for an alternate pattern in a lighter color and a larger pattern so that it definitely looks like a separate layer. And remember, this is going to be the actual front cover of the card, so you do want to make sure that is finished and has a great look while it's closed. I picked another of that same pattern, and that's just going to go here in the middle. You don't have to match them. You can do different patterns for each one. This would actually be a great way to use up scraps if you have already created projects with your collection kits, and these are portions that are left over. I know a lot of mine have at least a 6-inch strip left over because I typically make square cards, so you'll definitely have plenty of scraps if you want to cut them into these smaller sizes. So for the portion that will hold the gift card, I've got another piece of that same pattern, but I added it with a smaller border because I need a little bit more room here to slip that card into. I also cut a piece of white cardstock. So this is the portion of the pattern paper I wanted to show on top, and that is definitely flexible. You can change that however much you like. And then I added 1/2 inch to the bottom and the sides. Then I scored in that 1/2 inch, and that left me with a corner to nick off so that when I fold that up, it won't create additional bulk. And then I took the pattern paper and glued it right on top and clipped it off. So I knew it would match perfectly. And then I ran it through my die cutting machine with this circle die, and that notch will help the recipient of your gift card get that card out. And it just makes it a little bit more of a fun detail. So I'll just add that here with this double-sided adhesive tape. I wouldn't recommend gluing the paper right onto the front because you do need a little bit of space in that pocket for the gift card to slide in and out easily. You don't want it to accidentally tear your paper. Now what I've got is the pocket here, and then I'll just remove this additional tape. I think it will be easier to line that up if I turn it this way. There will be room enough to get your gift card out when this is fully folded out, so don't worry that that's in too close. I put a little bit of extra double-sided tape on the back, and what I want to do before I stick it down is include a little bit of trim. That way we can tie this up. Now you don't have to add that, it's just a personal preference, and I think it helps keep that gift card a little bit more secure. I picked this beautiful baker's twine from Really Reasonable Ribbon, and I just want to tack that into place so that when I flip it over, this twine will be sandwiched in between the layers, and that will hold it very securely. So you want to center this right here, and this will be the accordion fold portion for your gift card. Now I'll just show you very quickly how easy that. I don't have a gift card handy, but I do have this credit card, so you can see how easily that slides into there, and then you would just close it up. I've picked a really sweet sticker from the collection, and it has a snow globe, which are just about my favorite Christmas image, and this one has a polar bear and a sassy little holiday sentiment. So I'm going to stick that down. What I did first was add it to a thick piece of cardstock so that I could make sure it was very sturdy and would hold its shape. And then I popped that up with the dimensional foam tabs so that I can build a little dimension on the front. Because I'm adding that twine, I do want to add that a little bit higher than in the middle so that I'll have room enough to tie my bow, and so that will go right here, and we can secure that gift card right inside. Like I said, you don't need to add a bow. You could just have that as a trifold that opens. So if you want to add some additional trims or flowers, it will be a little bit less mailable, and that's kind of the point this year, is we're just making more effort to gift with gift cards because we're not able to spend as much time with people. So this will be a little bit easier to mail without all the flowers and bows and all that fancy trims. So here's my card with the Hello Winter in the beautiful blues, and then I've got my other card ready here. That was the a warm and cozy with the woodland theme. I used the same trim because I thought it looked nice, and for this card I was able to utilize one of the 3x4 journaling cards. I just clipped it down a little bit so that I would have room for my matting. And then here's another sticker from the sticker sheet. So you can see that you would be able to get quite a few of these done if you were making them for multiple members of your family. So then you would put your gift card in there and then tie it back up. So that is all for day 4 of our Christmas in July series. We made gift card holder greeting cards with 2 different collections. They were both very simple to make and definitely will be utilized greatly this year. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you come back tomorrow for day 5 of our series. Make sure you leave me a comment and give me a thumbs up. If you're not already, I would love for you to subscribe. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that bell notification so you will be alerted every time we add new content. Make sure you check the description below for links to all our social media sites. And as always, I'm wishing you a happy and productive day, and I thank you so much for watching. Bye.